Alright. Full apologies if I seem tired. I have been binging this game literally all day, in one day. Just been going and going, and it very much seems to be screaming final showdown. They're like, if we all have to defeat Silas, we need to end this. Everyone's using the phrase end this all of a sudden. And then, like, even the characters that haven't been involved in the plot are, like, holding up for, like, a showdown against what we know as being the only remaining wolf. So I'm like, okay, I gotta finish this. I can't go to bed now. I should. I should go to bed now. But I gotta go. Also, yesterday I filmed 3 hours of the Walking Dead game and then had to scrap that and turn it into a Let's Try. So, like, I am trying to make up for yesterday being a complete shit show by getting a lot done today, I guess. But I'm also having a good time with this. I'm even when I'm questioning stuff, I'm just like, this is a engaging enough thing. I want to see how it works. And there's just certain characters I would like to have survive now. And it feels like there was a certain level of plot armor until now, because certain characters could come back, but now that's gone because the whole get infected then cured is less of a thing now. We've confirmed that the vlogger is dead. I cannot remember her name. She was not around for very long. Just like the lady from Until Dawn that they did a similar thing with. That means Nick is dead, I think, because I think Nick was the one in the cage then. I thought it was the vlogger, maybe because it was partly ironic that they'd be together at that point. But we've confirmed, because he's just safe on the island, we've confirmed that she's dead. Yeah, Emma. So Emma's dead on the island. I thought she might have become a werewolf. Nick is dead as a wolf. There's a wolf icon for when they die as a wolf. Okay, so we've confirmed that Nick has died. So Laura just straight up just killed Nick unnecessarily in that moment. But if Laura had not killed Nick, I think Nick would have killed what's his name? Jacob? Jake? Where is he? He's not listed here, but he was in the other cage, right? I guess he got away. Wait, what happened to him last? I've lost track of where he is, but he's not showing up as dead anywhere. There are so many characters. So 2 of our characters are dead and they're not coming back, but these 3 are here. I would definitely like them to survive. Those are my 3 favorite characters. And I want Dylan and Ryan to ride off into the sunset together, so let's not fuck that up. Right, I'm this guy now. This is his location. I'm him. That's probably why he's not listed anywhere.
Fuck this whole night.
I appreciate that you've been naked the entire game. It's like the only thing you really have going for you.
I could tell you I'm sorry. More than anything. Fuck. I just wanted one more night together. Is that too much to ask for? Shit. Stop crying, you big baby.
You did cause all of this. I mean, the werewolf people caused it by negligence, like what the fuck? But
I don't know what to do.
This is your chance at redemption. Dive in the lake, get the fucking part you lost, fix the car. You've lived this long. That means you can solve the problem. We're cutting away from him. Okay.
Come on, Abby. Keep it together. Not long till morning.
There you are.
What was that? What was that?
Wow.
What the?
What? He did not do a great job. He struggled there. I will get behind her. She has the gun. But it's not a good enough gun for this problem. You should not. I would not wait for it.
Let's go. Let's go.
need to get hidden. That it broke through a stone chimney. You just need to keep moving. There's no. Did you guys just split up?
Caitlin! Oh my god. I gotta help her. I gotta help her.
The microphone or something? She's going up. Who's it gonna follow? So Caitlin and Dylan have split up, and Abigail's in the...
Silver shells.
Okay, so you still have that.
If I can time this right.
You can give it to her or something? Beam window. What? Beam or window? Like, climb over the beam up here? Is that what you mean? You're hoping it's not good enough at following you? Oh god. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, fuck this. It's way better at this than you are. Never mind. It really fucked that jump up. Dylan just got away, apparently, for now. I don't think hiding works. I don't know where you're gonna run to.
Caitlin, this way.
What? You're just both in the open again. You got away. Why'd you come back? I don't know where you went, but you were not in the action.
Over here, Caitlin!
Go.
Caitlin, you don't have time for that. Come on.
Abigail planned it. She looked at pictures. She looked at freaking cameras or whatever. Where are you going, Dylan? What is your plan? Why not you just split up? I don't like that. He just left and she just stood still.
Silver shells!
Oh, she's not going outside.
Here.
She's just gonna stay inside after making the noise. Alright. Where are you now? Did you go downstairs? Did you load the shells? Tell me you loaded the shells, okay. What? I thought I nailed it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that sucks. Ah, that sucks. I thought I did it right. I thought it lined up. Obviously.
So what exactly happened 6 years ago?
There was a fire that wiped out dozens of people, and now there's werewolves and a ghost that roams the woods looking for her lost baby boy. Which I've just put together is Silas. Oh shit.
It's a long story.
No, it's not. There was a fire. Silas the wolf boy escaped, bit a bunch of your family. You failed to stop him.
Burn.
What happened in the past doesn't matter right now.
It kind of does, actually. We need to know what we're up against, at least.
What we're up against is a feral boy turned werewolf who for the last 6 years has avoided being found. No matter what we did. Every full moon we were out there looking, every single one. Now the son of a bitch is finally here. So what we're up against is my only chance to end this thing for good.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of...
Of course. Wait, who is this? Don't hit your head. Wait, what wolf is this? This can't be Silas, can it? Wait, is he knocked out?
Travis! Travis, get it together, come on!
Wait, I got it, just get down.
Where did he go? He can't have just disappeared.
He's gotta be nearby. Let's look around.
Are you crazy?
There is a general lack of guns for this party. Is that the white wolf or not? I can't tell, because everyone's fucking white in this game.
You're okay.
But there's a whiter wolf.
Been better, but yeah.
I'm just saying, if they look like actual werewolves with fur, I'd really be able to tell which one was the white one.
Over here.
Because all the other ones would be like gray.
Got some blood.
But they just look like, it's just like a bunch of white people, werewolves.
Through there.
What the hell happened back here? Whoa.
This is where we went off the road 2 months ago.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now. Go ahead. If that's what you want, I won't stop you.
What?
Normally, I'd have werewolf's blood cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high risk. We could be killed. You ready to end this?
Let's fucking do this.
So there's our answer. They use werewolf blood. We now know exactly what that part was. And they have werewolf blood because they have captive werewolves because they're werewolves. Or a lot of them were. Which is also a method that the mom knew.
God damn, this place has got some uncool vibes.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
You don't know the half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The old woman, she was saying something over and over again.
Silas.
Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
No, that's impossible who you're talking about.
I saw her too. In the run tunnels.
It's Eliza Voorhees. Silas's mother. I think.
You think?
Well, it sounds better than owner.
Wait, what does that mean?
He was a feral child she found and then kept in a cage like a goddamned animal. If Kaylee hadn't...
In a cage, huh?
Oh, shut up. Forget I said anything.
Really? You're still hiding stuff now?
Did Kaylee burn this place?
You blew half the head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth. All she wanted to do was help that little boy. Locked in a cage by that freak show witch.
What did she do?
She just wanted to help him.
Travis.
She convinced Caleb to start a fire. It was just a distraction. Some hay bales. Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No. Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew. Keely managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Some hunter you are.
So was that Silas or Caleb? They need name tags. I can't tell which wolf's which.
This is all that's left.
Jesus Christ.
Man. Any sign?
Negative.
Damn, I never saw any of this.
I didn't even know this was here.
You didn't know this was here? It's the site of the burn. You never checked it to see if Silas was still around?
Ryan? Shit. I'm sorry, that was...
Close.
Stop pointing at him.
Did you both...
See it too?
Kind of wish I hadn't.
Same. What is it?
Silas the dog boy.
That must be it. Careful.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
My God.
What's wrong?
What are you waiting for?
Shoot, you stupid girl!
Laura!
Do it.
He's just a boy!
He's responsible for so much death.
Says you!
Do it!
No!
Give me the gun.
Seems like Caleb was the one responsible for death.
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Oh. Well. Jesus Christ. Oh. Jesus, that doesn't work out at all.
thought you were clever, didn't you? I knew my boy would be okay. With me watching over him, I'll never forget what you tried to do. I've been with you all night, you know, and I'm not about to stop just because the night's come to an end. No. Whenever you hear a noise in the dark, a whisper from the shadows, the breath on the back of your neck, that's gonna be me. I'll be there. Now, I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you.
Well, what about half the other characters now? Is it over or what? No, there's other characters.
Come follow me into a place where the fear is gone and the worries fade away.
Abigail, Dylan, and Max, and Jake. What's his name? Jake.
Sun is bright and the air is free, so let's go. Throw the map out the window. You got me and I got you.
Max was cured of the werewolf curse when Ryan shot Chris Hackett with a silver cell. He waits for Laura. Emma was killed by werewolf Max at the treehouse.
Baby, don't you know? I know.
Uninjured, Balby was able to fend off the attack from Chris, his brother, in werewolf form. So if he was injured, it wouldn't. Thanks to Balby fending off werewolf Chris, Jed survived the attack at Hackett House. I was wondering what happened to this guy. I just hadn't seen him in ages. Chris was killed, but when his favorite counselor Ryan shot him in the okay, really had to lean in. Oh my god. Constance was shot in the face.
Worries fade away.
What a shit show by the end. Nick was shot by Laura. So Laura thought that he was Chris. Kaylee was shot by Laura. Who also thought it was Chris. Jacob avoided infection. He was freed from the basement and survived the night. He just kind of ran off to nowhere. Abigail made it safely to Chris Hackett's surveillance room. I guess that's where her story ends. Dylan survived the night by taking refuge in the kitchen. Oh my god, Caitlin was obliterated. That sucked. Having survived another full moon, Caleb returned to his human form. Travis. After Laura hesitated, Silas slaughtered Travis. And then Ryan was killed. And Lauren was killed. Well, fucking grim.
Bodies pile up after summer camp massacre. What do you make of that, Anton?
Kind of a gross way to put it, no? Why make a pile?
I think it's metaphorical. At least, I hope it's metaphorical.
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together, we explore the possibility of supernatural involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are, real life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.
Okay, so I hope you've got hat insurance, Anton, because I'm about to blow your mind.
Did you just ask if I had hat insurance?
Yes, it's responsible to insure those things which mean the most to you.
A hat.
Yes.
Okay, I know where your priorities lie. Go on.
Anyway, there actually is a real reason that we're coming back to Hackett's Quarry. There've been some developments, and I've sourced some information.
I remain skeptical, but I'm all ears. Under my hat.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh God, why? Why are you smiling? Stop it, I hate it.
Why? I had braces. I have to make use of them sometimes.
You do have very pretty teeth.
Thank you. That's something that a lot of podcast listeners might not know about me. So, it just so happens I've got someone on the inside. So, today's episode is going to have a bit of a show and tell vibe to it.
Who do you know on the inside? The inside of where?
What?
You know someone on the inside?
Don't we all have someone on the inside? You know, an inner critic that says, stop doing a podcast. No one's listening.
You should listen to that voice, Grace.
Okay, well, what I really meant is, let's call it an anonymous donation. You know, we're not the only ones who flagged this as a bizarre situation. Someone actually reached out to us. They sent us a package.
You didn't open it? I don't trust anyone who listens to this show.
Oh, I couldn't wait to open it. Surprise!
Anonymous donation?
Okay, you've always promised me since day one of this podcast that if you could see true evidence, you will consider all options, right? Did you not say that?
I did say that, yes.
I mean, I know
knowing for a fact that we would never see any evidence, I did say that.
Okay, well, we've been sent information and we need to decide whether it's bizarre or bona fide.
Okay, fine. Let's do this. For anyone listening at home, we are about to open a package from a mysterious person who listens to this show. If you are the one who sent us whatever it is, congrats, you got us.
Sorry, the tape is just really, there's just so much tape on the package. Sorry, can you help me with this? Do you have like a key I could like slice at it with?
No, I don't want you to dull my key. Just use your fingers.
But just give me your fucking key, Anton.
No.
Give me your fucking key.
No. Get your own key.
It's not like you lock your door.
Of course I lock my door.
What are you hiding?
What am I hiding? Do you not lock your doors?
No, I have nothing to hide.
You think that ghosts are real, but you don't lock your doors?
No,
They have
ghosts
trapped
couldn't
themselves.
open my doors. They could walk through my walls, Anton.
Okay.
They've trapped
you need to be
themselves in a
more
yes
concerned
and
with
cul-de-sac.
murderers.
They can't get out.
So, remember those missing hikers?
You haven't stopped talking about them, so yes.
Well, I wanted to keep them fresh in your brain because my sources tell me that their backpacks were found at the summer camp.
Whoa, wait, for real?
Yes, allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yes,
of course. That is the Grace language we have come to know and love. Allegedly, apparently, supposedly. Nothing is ever concrete, is it? These could be anyone's bags.
Yes, well, I am a human with free will, and so I choose to believe that these two particular hiking bags belong to our two missing hikers.
I'm pretty sure you have one of these bags. I've seen you carry it around.
Ghost hunters are drawn to a certain aesthetic, and I can't help but appreciate, yes, I do think that these are very fashionable bags.
I will say that people can pick you out as a ghost hunter from a mile away.
Thank you.
Wasn't a compliment.
Oh. So, we've got to talk a little more about the Hackett family.
Right, so these guys are like the heritage landowners, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Their great-great-great-grandparents were trappers who claimed the land way back when.
They just claimed it?
Yes, they did. They put their flag on it just like the man on the moon.
The Hackett family flag, right.
Well, apparently when they claimed it, they found quartzite.
Quartzite?
Okay, I was hoping you would ask. Fun fact, every building in the whole of New York is made of quartzite.
Metamorphic
That's not fun
quartz.
or a fact.
Most of them are, but I digest.
Digress?
It was a pun. They dug the quarry and hit great heights of success before Septimus Hackett, classic bad guy name, the seventh son of the trappers, the number 7 has great supernatural powers, closed the mine down.
Okay, so then they only had the land to live off.
Yes, you say only, but this land actually spans acres. That's a lot of forest, a lot of unexplored darkness.
Ooh, okay, a great place to hide, to have all these dark secrets for this strange, reclusive family.
Mm-hmm. And this is where we start to get a little more into paranormal territory.
Okay, here we go.
Acres and acres of haunted woods.
If you say so.
Wait, that's it? There's no more follow-up? Oh, it's the ad. Got it. That fucking peanut butter thing.
Welcome to Bizarre Yet Bonafide. the podcast of the paranormal.
Welcome back to Bizarre Yet Bonafide. Anton, today I'm actually going to pass you some light reading.
Okay, you're gonna make me read this? Mm-hmm. All right, this is...
What you're seeing now is a copy of a letter that Kaylee Hackett wrote to her grandma. Allegedly.
All right, this seems like more of a you job, but I suppose I can read this.
I feel like if some of the evidence comes from your mouth, it will have more clout.
Right, okay, here we go. Gammy, how long we gonna drag this shit out? I know family is the most important thing, but I want to know what's outside the forest, outside this damn house and camp, and I sure as hell know that ain't about to happen 'cause of who we are. Maybe we can explain what's going on. Fucking show people. Then they'll know we got no control over it. I know you just trying to protect us, but one day you won't be here no more, and right now it feels like we stuck in a dark hole. I can't sleep, Gammy, or if I do, I dream about that fucking fire. We were just dumbass kids back then. I wish it never happened. Love, K, XOXO. That took a turn.
Yes. Dream about that fucking fire. Does that not read as the haunted scribblings of someone who saw something that they shouldn't have seen?
Yeah, no, I'm fully creeped out.
She was clearly going through some stuff.
And this is legit?
I mean, I don't know why someone would fake it. Then again, I can't verify any of this. So, you've got to suspend your disbelief slightly.
Man, this poor girl.
Yeah, there was something going on, something eating away at her. And that's what I want to explore.
Okay, well, consider my disbelief suspended. For now.
So, I don't think that's going to be a problem for this next one.
Oh God, why? Holy shit, this is a cease and desist letter.
And it's addressed to us.
Dude, why didn't you tell me about this?
Well, it was never actually sent.
That's mad shit, fam.
What?
Signed by Travis Hackett.
We're not doing anything illegal.
Aren't we?
Think about it.
I guess it wasn't technically sent to us.
Cease and desist letters come from...
It was literally sent to you. That's how you got it.
Okay.
Just the wrong way.
Next, we have this empty vial thing.
Now, to me, empty implies that it was once full.
Samesies.
Bloodstains, maybe? Filled with blood?
Looks that way.
Freaky. Some kind of ritual thing?
Do
Just
I
the
detect
werewolf
a
blood.
hint of belief?
Love a good ritual. Kinda fucked up that these guys know who we are, though.
Okay, Anton, what you see next pretty much confirms it.
That you're a crackpot conspiracy theorist, a loser?
Shit went down at Hackett's Quarry this summer. Real, supernatch shit.
See, you always say things like this, and you're always overselling it.
You always have to oversell something to even sell it. That's capitalism, baby.
All right.
Okay, this is actual footage from one of the trail cams in Hackett Woods.
Oh, cool. A camera in the middle of the woods? Did they find a squirrel?
Be honest, if it was mounted on a mountain bike, you would watch that whole video.
Yes, of course. Is there a mountain bike involved?
No, but take a look anyways.
Okay. That is a bear?
That is a bear to you? There is no way that is a bear.
Okay, well, a skinny bear?
Okay, this could be some of the clearest footage of something like this I've ever seen.
Right, it's kind of blurry, though.
Blurry and convincing. Sometimes the truth can't be contained within the lines.
Right, yeah. And also, footage is pretty easy to fake. Technology is super scary.
Yeah, but what the hell were the Hacketts doing with footage like this anyways?
Huh. That's a good point. Weird little video of a skinny bear. Yeah, I don't know.
Again, you keep saying a skinny bear. Have you seen a skinny bear?
Yes, that's
Bears
very
are
sad.
Oh.
Yeah, polar bears, it's hard for them to find food sometimes. Don't feel too bad for them, though. They're nasty.
So, what do you think?
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I was expecting more, I guess.
Why do people always say that to me?
It'll be carved on your gravestone when you die.
So dark.
I know.
Well, this is what we got. We gotta try and throw all the evidence together, Time to ink up our brain pens and
Ink
draw
up our
some
brain pens? Disgusting.
You've never heard that phrase? It's a classic phrase.
A classic phrase. Who said it first?
Went on for so No, it went on for so fucking long my controller turned off. Oh wait, no, it's just paused. Okay.
Leave me alone. I'm tired.
Okay. It's a little weird, that letter. I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
I just said it was weird. Don't make it a big deal.
Oh my god. I've done it.
See, this is why I never want to be on your side.
I win.
Okay, I just mean I see it. The lack of details in the news report and this letter sucks. It sucks to be her.
Wow, that is so deep.
Thanks, yes, I know. I'm very empathetic.
Okay, so we
I'm an
reviewed
empath.
the case, come to a conclusion. I guess that's it.
Kinda underwhelming.
Yeah, without a crystal ball or the gift of sight, I remain without whelm. Whelm free.
Yeah, I've got no whelms to give. I guess there's no way we'll ever really know what truly went down at Hackett's Quarry.
That's the spirit.
Spirits don't exist.
You don't exist.
Okay.
And then she's gone. Murdered Hackett. Girl battled inner demons. New evidence in Hackett's Quarry mystery reveals that Kaylee Hackett, who sadly died that night, was battling inner demons and hiding information pertaining to the lead-up events that transpired. And we never saw her. Could she have been alive? She died off camera without us ever meeting her, so I don't think we caused her death. Maybe. She got scared away by, I think Kaylee Hackett is the one who attacked us in the dorms, right? Or whatever they're called, the bunks area. But I could have sworn that they were like, we saw the white wolf. It was here. And I thought they mentioned that area, the bunks area, the beds, dorms, houses, whatever the fuck it's called. So I'm confused a little bit there. Because, yeah, like moments later, she was dead there. So that would make me think that she was the wolf that was there. But it sounded like they said that was where Silas was. I don't know. At some point, people are like, oh yeah, Silas. I know where Silas was. And I'm like, what white wolf? When did you see a white wolf? All of them are white and covered in blood. So, like, how do you know which one's the albino one? I mean, I know, obviously, I'm massively biased anyway, but I wish they were werewolves, because that's fun, and you don't get to see fully rendered werewolves in games that often. Even Resident Evil, they were weird. They were, like, a better weird, though, than this one, where they're just mostly superpowered humans, which I'm like, you guys have kind of done this one before, a little bit. The podcast was a fun exit. It doesn't make up for the fact that they're trying to do a better job than Until Dawn, which I'm trying to remember. I feel like it's been like 5 or 6 years, but I think Until Dawn ends with like somebody in a police interrogation room sort of ranting about what happened. Or I think it might be all of the survivors telling a scattered version of what happened a little bit, but very, very briefly. But that's shaky memory. I'm not even sure if that's what happened. I just remember that Until Dawn also ends very abruptly the moment the final action scene ends. Just poof, cut to like credits and some kind of like attempt at an epilogue. This game once again feels pretty rough in that in its ending, once again, there's no like ending scene. Like there's no resolution. It feels like these games could really do with a resolution scene. Like we have Max, Abigail, Dylan, Caleb, and those two guys that are barely characters, frankly, just from the family. Those people are all alive. Like, some of these people could encounter each other. Have a little, like, Seymour Butts ending for Max, where he just waits there for his girlfriend to come for him, and it just never happens, so he just sits there on the island. In my darkest hour, I will wait for you, and all that. But like, there should be a scene between Dylan and Abigail and Jake, if that is his name. Every time I say it, I'm less sure. He just wasn't in the game that much. It's very hard to remember those two's names. I hated them. But they should have a scene together as the survivors, and they probably should do a combination, like a different scene for every combination of people, or come up with some kind of slot in, slot out dialogue that can like make a scene out of whoever's left. You'll notice that the games these guys make, they get less coherent the later you get in the series, the later you get, because like the combination of people who could be alive or dead gets so variable that a lot of scenes get focused around particular main characters. So like Ryan became the main guy for a while there because I think he had to live up till then. They did a better job at not having fake outs about it up till then to some extent, because the two characters that were basically unkillable and Until Dawn until they were suddenly killable, one of them in particular, they really have like an entire section built around the core tension being how at risk they're at dying, and that entire level is just a lie, because if they fuck up and it like cuts away, and then you just see them later and they got out and you're like, what? And then if you survive the whole level, then you see him like escape the place, but like he can't die in that level, and that sucks. That sucks to have that much tension built around a character who can't die at all. So it's cool that this game did more to avoid that, because Ryan's involved enough, but stuff mostly is happening to the people around him that it doesn't seem that far-fetched or unreasonable that he made it through, because it's not like they fake risk him as much. But they also have the reveal about the couple, and that leads to there being a character that gets introduced at that point in the story who has to have lived to that point. So she kind of becomes the thrust of the story, which is structurally weird, but it makes they can get away with this system here. When I think about replaying this game, which I'm like tempted to do immediately or never, who knows how I'll be feeling tomorrow or something, but I was tempted to jump right back in, and if I did, one of my concerns would be that like it might suck to replay the entire prison level again, which I feel like might not be massively different. Like that I think in Until Dawn, it was the opening couple of hours where you're like, this is gonna be mostly the same, isn't it? And that's kind of a bummer, because you want to get to the more variable stuff. And that happening in the middle of the game feels like it also reduces variability for a while. Because I just want to jump into the weird shit, like how much can change. It's always interesting to see how the playthrough might feel different if you take the character that dies early on in your playthrough and have them stick around for the rest of the game. Is there an alternate scene where Nick doesn't get bit and Abigail does, or neither of them? Like that just changes the course of those characters. Do they get more scenes together? Are they in the cellar together? Or does Abigail, if Dylan is dead or changed, does Abigail go with Caitlin to the scrapyard, where admittedly nothing happened and it was pointless? I think I'm most tempted to replay the game just to try to redeem the fact that this last episode was such an absolute shit show of everybody dying. Everyone died. Oh my god. They set you up for this idea of sparing Silas by making it this tragic story over and over again. And then he's just sitting there being pathetic. And then he fucking instantly kills 3 characters. Like, obviously I was in the wrong in that it didn't work out right, but let's just appreciate the fact that, like, it was a bit of a dick move how comically the game escalated that scene outside of my control. Like, I had so much time to not shoot Silas, but the moment he decides that he's gonna kill Travis, suddenly I'm not allowed to play the game anymore, and Silas just instantly kills everybody with no one getting a chance to react at all. I'm like, there's all these slow-mo scenes where I get a chance to shoot, but I didn't get a chance to react to the fact that he killed Travis and was attacking now, which changes the scene a bit from how pathetic he looked a second ago. Oh, are we gonna get a real epilogue scene? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, game? Death Rewind. You've unlocked the Death Rewind feature. It allows you 3 opportunities within a single playthrough of the Quarry to reverse a playable character's death and try again to save them. Use your 3 lives wisely. Enable the Death Rewind feature now? Yes, I guess. You can enable or disable the Death Rewind feature via the accessibility settings. Okay. Can I do it now? Chapter select. Movie mode, couch co-op, single player. Game complete. A lot of hours. Oh, can I? I would like to redeem myself a bit. Without necessarily doing an entire new playthrough just for that part. Like, maybe I'll do another playthrough to see what else you can change, but I would definitely like to unkill those characters if they'll let me do that. It's so late. That took me 45 minutes. I'll do it in the morning. I'm gonna finally call it for the night. And I'll put the rest of that on the end of this episode, I guess. If it lets me. That's rough. It's rough to end the playthrough on so many characters dying instantly. That's like, you can see where I was coming from. The game baits you into letting Silas live, and then it's like, no takebacks, and it's like, keep the gun trained on the horrible monster you're afraid of all game. Don't just fucking put it down. Why would she just completely stop paying attention? That was weird. Alright. It's bedtime. I'm gonna complain about something pointlessly. Let's go! So look at this big menu of like new game, continue, chapter select, movie mode, wolf pack, couch co-op, bizarre yet bona fide, 2K account, exit. Then all the way in the bottom right corner, press X for settings. Why? It's just a weird menu, right? Like, here's a list of options, and it's not a short list of options, like they're trying to keep it short. And then all the way on the bottom right corner, X for settings. Why? Just why? It's just a very strange inclusion. Alright, so now Death Rewind is turned on, which will be a little helpful for undoing my own mistakes, hopefully. But I'm now going to try to save at least 3 of the 4 people's lives that died in the final chapter, because that was a shit show. I'm not going to blame it on it being late. I think that the QTE is just genuine, or, you know, the shooting segment at the end is just genuinely hard, because it's the last skill challenge of the entire game, basically. And so, I thought I lined up the flashlight, but I didn't, apparently. Presumably, I didn't check the footage or anything, but presumably, I just genuinely fucked it up. And the other one was just me being baited by the game, constantly hinting at it. Although I do feel like it's weird that she wouldn't even keep her gun on the thing and be worried about what might happen.
Oh, man. Look! What the fuck? Okay.
How did he clean up?
Gotta find Laura.
Is it implied that he went down into the water, washed himself clean, and then came back like this? I'm gonna skip past some of the side things. What if it's like, oh, you didn't cure Laura of being a werewolf because you didn't kill Chris, and then Laura attacks Max, and then, but Max is wearing Laura's hat, so werewolf Laura doesn't kill him. Oh. No, that doesn't make any sense, because that's how he cured Max in the first place, was killing Chris. I don't know if this hat can affect the story at all. We're just completing the look of dressing up as Laura. Did we just mix up our bags? The scene just ends if I stay here. All right, let's see if something happens, I guess. Immediately lost the hat.
This better have a great fucking ending.
Maybe he'll find the machine part that fucking Jake never went back for. He escaped. I thought he was gonna go get the machine part and redeem himself, but he just cried in the woods and then we never saw him again. Oh. Wow. God damn it. Alright, fine, I'll do the thing. Instantly! Not even a QTE to react. He like just 100% doesn't see it coming and it's already waiting for him exactly there and he has zero situation. Some of these people just die. They're just made to die. I don't know. This is a peeve of mine with horror stuff, but specifically the like this company's horror stuff sometimes. I'm like, you could sell how someone dies a little better sometimes. Like the lack of struggle, how abrupt some of them are and it feels like they ran out of budget sometimes and just didn't want to animate more. So like, he instantly dies to a thing he didn't see somehow in a fully lit dock and also didn't react like he fully got up on the thing without seeing him and didn't like peek first to wonder if anything was in danger. He didn't try to jump in the water when the thing came after him, when he knows that they don't like water because they read the poem, like nothing. He just instantly dies to a thing that like could only approach from one direction because it can't go in the water, so it had to come from the other side of the dock, and he had to climb all the way up the dock without seeing it somehow. Sometimes I'm just like, you guys, please. Just try not to die a little bit sometimes.
Okay. Well. Can't get much worse than it already is, right? Great. Just like the cartoons.
How late can I shoot for the highest chance? Not that late. Wow. Wow. Did I pull the trigger the first time, or did the QTE did it just run out? Now I'm even less sure. Huh.
Hey, I'm here!
You don't get to undo any of the other choices. You definitely have to win this one event now. Can I shoot too soon, even if it's aiming correctly? Okay, I hit him. Are we good? Don't get closer. Well, if Caleb's dead, there's even...
I got you, motherfucker.
There's even less reason to kill Silas, except for the part where Silas will kill you. Ha. Don't get closer to it. Everyone stop getting closer to it. You're gonna get a fake out murdered. See? Stop. That would take a much longer route. Go onto the stairs.
Yeah, I got it.
These guys are terrible hunters if they never checked the carnival spot that they knew the location of. Didn't move after it burned.
How did you do it? How did you just keep 2 innocent people locked up for 2 months and not even blink?
It's pretty cold, man.
Did what I had to. It was necessary.
Wow.
Wrong answer.
Necessary? You stole 2 months of my life. You changed me. I will never, ever be the same because of you. But at least I can move on. You know, I'll heal. You're the one who has to live with what you've done.
What happened in the past doesn't matter right now.
It kind of does, actually. We need to know what we're up against, at least.
What we're up against is a feral boy turned werewolf who for the last 6 years has avoided being found.
That's weird. That's not a very good freaking closing of the dialogue, Forks. That was clearly... What happened in the past doesn't matter right now. It was clearly a response to the 6 years ago conversation, and it flowed from that. It did not flow. We need to know what we were up against at least. Does not match up with you being locked up for 2 months. That is not... Oh no! This is... It's an example of what... Like, they try. These are really impressive games, but there are definitely moments where it's just like... There is a path through the story in certain scenes that makes way more sense than other ones where it's like, hang on a minute, what just happened?
What we did. Every full moon we were out there looking, every single one. Now the son of a bitch is finally here. So what we're up against is my only chance to end this thing for good.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of the road?
As tempting as it is to see what happens if you get knocked out, I just do not... I do not need to lose my last life that I might need if I fuck up with Silas.
Let's get it together, come on!
I got it, just get down.
The conversation would have made more sense if they just cut the line where she talks about what they're up against. Because he can be dismissive about the past, but not everything else works.
Where did he go? He kind of just disappeared.
He's gotta be nearby. Let's look around.
Are you crazy?
I acknowledge that not shooting Silas is kind of incoherent. Because you go all the way there. It's like, what are you doing?
Are we there yet?
You're okay.
Been better, but yeah.
Over here. Got some blood. Leads through there.
What the hell happened back here? Whoa.
This is where we went off the road 2 months ago.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now. Go ahead. If that's what you want, I won't stop you.
What? This also matches better with the 2 months conversation and not the 6 years conversation. So it's kind of split.
Normally, I'd have werewolf's blood cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high risk. We could be killed. You ready to end this?
It does kind of feel like a clunky moment to get her the gun because you're gonna make the choice. But like I definitely kind of feel like why would, after this big revenge mission for years, why would he give up the only gun in that moment? You're trying to decide if you shoot me in the head. Right. You have the gun. This is a weird moment.
This isn't the end. Not for you. You've got a lot to answer for when this is over. Damn, this place has got some uncool vibes.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
You don't know the half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The old woman. She was saying something over and over again. Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
No, that's impossible. Who you're talking about?
I saw her too. In the run tunnels.
It's Eliza Voorhees. Silas's mother. I think.
Who was she?
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum. Came here 6 years back. She kept her son in a cage. Called him Silas the Wolf Boy. Died in a fire. Some say she never left.
The hack of Hackett's Quarry.
We've been looking for Silas ever since.
How did the fire start? Really? You're still hiding stuff now?
You blew half the head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth. And all she wanted to do was help that little boy. Locked in a cage by that freak show witch.
What does she do?
She just wanted to help him.
Travis.
She convinced Caleb to start a fire. It was just a distraction. Some hay bales. Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No. Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew. Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
We could just kill Caleb.
No. We're killing Silas. This is all that's left.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
Meanwhile, Caleb's already dead.
Negative.
Damn, I never saw any of this.
I didn't even know this was here.
Ryan? Shit. I'm sorry, that was...
Close. We must be close.
Did you both...
See it too?
Kinda wish I hadn't.
Same.
Why'd he wander off so far? What if the wolf was there?
What is it?
Silas, the dog boy.
That must be it. Careful.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
My God.
What's wrong?
What are you waiting for?
Shoot, you stupid girl!
It's a bad time to yell.
Are you sure about this?
Shoot.
Please, let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
It's too late for that.
I bet you think you have it all figured out. I bet you think you're fucking clever. I tried to help you. I tried to warn you. I even started to like you.
I don't believe that.
Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas. I've been with you all night, and I'm not about to stop now just because the night's come to an end. No. Whenever you hear a noise in the dark, a whisper from the shadows, the breath on the back of your neck, that's gonna be me. I'll be there. Now I will never leave you. I'll never leave you.
Really? There's so many more people alive. There's still no resolution scene?
Come follow me into a place where the fear is gone and the worries fade away. 'Cause it's a brand new day. I've got you and you've got me. The sun is bright and the air is free, so let's go. Throw the map out the window. You got me and I've got you. That's all we need, 'cause all we're gonna do.
Alive for the same reasons.
Young in love and free. Baby, don't
Where's my Dylan Ryan ending?
I'm the one you wished for. Baby, can't you feel that this love is oh so real? Come follow me into a place where the fear is
She existed for 5 minutes.
fade away.
I think I recognize the actor too.
Day. Whoa, I've got you and you got me. The sun is bright and the air is free, so let's go. Throw the map out the window. You've got me and I've got you.
Yeah, Yeah, all this is the same.
'Cause all we're gonna do is be young and love and free.
I'm not even sure when Abigail could have died. I guess at the beginning. Or maybe if they couldn't go in that door. Caitlin survived by killing Caleb, curing all those infected by his lineage. Caleb's dead. Abigail's able to pass silver shells to Caitlin, which Caitlin used to kill Caleb. Travis survived the encounter with Silas and finally saw an end to the curse that had haunted his family for 6 years, and also most of his family saw the end of themselves. Ryan was cured of the werewolf infection when he shot Chris and managed to survive the showdown with the White Wolf. Laura killed Silas with a silver shell, curing every infected person who survived the night. Oops. Silas. Laura killed Silas the dog boy in his nest. The curse of Hackett's Quarry is broken. But where did he get that from? Oh, hey, scene. Maybe? Did I see that last time?
Summer camp.
Nope, that's it.
Freak bear attack leaves several dead. What do you make of that, Anton?
I love that term, several. Like, the detectives are just, they don't even count the bodies. They're not like 1, 2, they're like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? It's several murders.
You know, it might be a tactic, though. They can't give out that information yet. Sometimes detectives are notoriously difficult to solicit information from, especially when you go in saying, "Hi, I'm a paranormal expert."
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together, we explore the possibility of supernatural involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are, real-life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.
Okay, so I hope you've got hat insurance, Anton, because I'm about to blow your mind.
Did you just ask if I had hat insurance?
Yes, it's responsible to insure those things which mean the most to you.
A hat.
Yes.
Okay, I know where your priorities lie. Go on.
Anyway, there actually is a real reason that we're coming back to Hackett's Quarry. There've been some developments.
Okay, I think we're done here, though. It's a pretty long podcast, and at that point, I think it's all about the evidence. I think the intro changed based on how many people died, essentially, because last time it was about a pile of bodies, now it's several deaths. I think they're doing a bit of fuckery about how when you get to certain paranormal and true crime podcasts, there's like poppy, wacky, ha ha ha, whoa! Like, almost like YouTuber style performances around an incredibly grim thing that recently happened to real people. Like, there's like a darkness to the idea of how people talk about these things and like the way it's presented. And you're like, guys, what? I don't know, it's not the best time for jokes. Like, several people died and this is real. It's not like a wacky ghost story. Like, it's one thing if you're like, it's the No Sleep podcast and this is a thing that's made up, but we're all going to pretend it's real. But like, no, these are like real stories in universe, and you guys, what the fuck? Why are you making a show like this about it? All right, so I'm disappointed by the lack of outcome, but like we really did just see the same scenes, but the people lived at the end, and then there was no follow-up scenes for any of them. So like, there is no, like, they had the tragic thing in the slide talking about how Max is waiting for Laura, not knowing that she's never coming back because she's dead, because she's just waiting on the island. Like, there's like little sad things like that in the previous one that indicated that there might be a different scene if you get both characters to survive. But like, there is no Max and Laura. There is no Ryan and Dylan. Nick is dead, so that wasn't going to happen. All the other couples are broken up, and there's no like. I feel like these games desperately need scenes with the survivors that are more substantial at the end than they usually have, because I think it's why people feel like the endings are so abrupt. It's because like, they allow for a great amount of permeability of what could be the ending and like who makes it or not, but as a result they kind of just drop it right there after the final consequences without actually having a follow-up scene, because like it's just a lot of work. But I think enough people complain about it that they might want to think about doing that work, because consistently people think that the endings are too abrupt to these games because of the way they do it. This podcast is an approach, but it's not quite the same thing. They just acknowledge how many people died, and then they just talk about the evidence for a long time. They could have I mean, I don't expect them to be like weird omniscient people, but like there is an idea that like an audio log of some kind could be a cheaper way of having follow-up with the characters without having to animate all the scenes possible. Like if you have like a phone, like it'd be cool if they aired like they could have like a phone call between some of the characters or some other like moments that we weirdly listen into somehow. Just something more that you get with the actors if they don't want to do the entire scenes and so on, of the sheer number of outcomes that could happen. It's kind of like how Metal Gear Solid 5 used those as audio logs and cassettes as like a cost-saving measure, seemingly, to just put a ton of just story into the game. Granted, don't go that far. I think Death Stranding and Metal Gear Solid 5 need more restraint because they have so much text that it's overwhelming and unnecessary at some point. But it's one way to clean up the ending a bit. I am really curious about going through this game again, and I think I will, because I was talking to a friend of mine that also played the game, and when I would talk about certain scenes, he was like, yeah, I didn't get that scene at all, and so on. And then there's gestures towards scenes that I didn't get, and I'm just like curious about what might be the sheer amount of like permeability throughout this thing. Is this whole thing filled in now? Oh, 2 of them are literally empty, so that's interesting, if nothing else. Let's see. Oh yeah, Laura and Max in prison. Journey through the twists and turns of young love and discover how much a relationship can endure. I wonder if there's anything that tells you how many paths there are through the story? Playing with fire. Emma chose to take the fireworks with her. Emma set off fireworks while rejoining the others at the fire pit? Oh. Did she do that? I forgot about that. That would have been before... That would have been before Truth or Dare, I guess? Did her setting off fireworks stop them from being attacked? That's interesting. Huh. Watch your step. This is just about the ladder. It never came up again. I guess it's because Abby was climbing up in complete safety. Maybe something else could have been worse if the context was different of that scene. Pieces of silver. This is... Let's see. Yeah, the bracelet scene happened. I don't know what that has to do with the Nick scenes, though. But that's how that happened, I guess. Helping hand. Go out on a limb. What's worth in risking life and limb? Choosing between the two. Polish off those history books and delve into the medieval healthcare when your friend asks you to lend a hand. It just shot off with a gun. Well, we saved him from being infected. But that's about it. The white whale. It's just that we caught the, we ultimately did catch him. Team building. A friend in need is a friend that bleeds. Teamwork might make the dream work, but this dream soon turns into a living nightmare. Abigail found a silver shell in the storm shelter. And that's the one she got? Wait, there's no payoff for the silver shell that she got from Laura. She found one. Yeah, why did they have her find one in the storm shelter if she already had one? That's a little weird, right? The pound of flesh. The final twist of the knife. A gift could be a curse or a blessing, depending on how you look at it. And when you're losing blood, your vision blurring, it can be hard to tell the difference. It's just the fact that he got through it all, I guess, in his own way. Chose not to remove the knife. If he removed the knife earlier, then he might have bled out before then. So I think I made him last long enough to meet Laura again. Otherwise, he would have been dead at that point. Which is a problem because he's the one that killed Chris. So if he doesn't make it, something else has to happen, or everyone's fucked. How'd I do on evidence? 4 out of 10. Not exactly nailing it. I might look up a guide on where all the evidence is, just so that, for the sake of it, on our next playthrough where I try to change all of the outcomes to be wildly different, hopefully, I also get a full podcast, because we might as well just enjoy that outcome.